I'm going to be turning a $1 LEGO Star Wars build into an $1,000 build. Let's start off by grabbing set 75372, which is the Droid vs Clones Battle Pack. We're going to have to crack this one open because we're going to need to build it nice and gently. We won't actually be using any of the clones or the droids or even the speeder for this, so you can literally just bin the figures, bin the parts, get them out of there. We do need this though, because this is the main build. This can just go. Let's try and open these gently, unlike the box, so they don't go everywhere. Oh, and there goes one piece. Let me grab that. Bro, why have they included a brain piece when it's literally a droid? That makes no sense. The build itself is nice and easy, as you would imagine. You've got the simple body piece, which is made up from a few Technic pins and a few circular dome sections. Guys, nearly forgot to put the brain in. That would have been crucial. Topping it off nicely with the domed piece there. Now I'm building the 3 legs, which are very easy. They're just, again, mainly Technic pieces with a few extra layers for detail. Skipping a little bit ahead here, just finishing off the 3rd leg piece so we can get that attached. They literally just clip in and they have a couple of bits of movement throughout the leg. The top, the middle and the lower feet section all independently move. Finally finishing off the build with the eye pieces, which just clip on with very basic clips. And then there's also 3 missiles which you build up together and put in the actual body itself. This is no UCS set. I understand this is a battle pack. The build reflects that quite nicely. It's got decent detail. It has a few play features. The head spins, the missiles flick. The biggest downside for me is the minifigure scale. I just think it looks a bit ridiculous. This really limits mock capability, but there's definitely a solution for that. Gentlemen, this is the person she told you not to worry about. This stunning model is from Rebrickable, but hold on, let me give the person credit. This all started because I was looking at the battle packs I had, and I thought someone on Rebrickable has definitely made a better model than the one LEGO have done. Now, I could have found one which didn't require just the parts from the battle pack, but I wanted to specifically find one with that, purely because I didn't want to go on Bricklink and start ordering. I was a bit lazy, so I thought, let me find an alternative build. Then I stumbled across this listing by the very talented Will Crafting on Rebrickable. Now this pulled me in for several reasons. It used just 3 of the sealed battle packs. I thought the actual droid itself looked very detailed and it really resembled the Clone Wars. Now, Will Crafting is a very talented guy. He's got plenty of builds on there. This is not a sponsored video. Of course it's not. I've got 3 subscribers. But please check out his sets. They are really good. How much better does this minifigure scale look? They look a lot more in proportion. Now, it's not quite the same as the Clone Wars because they were just enormous, but I think for a quick alt build, this is great. I slightly adjusted the head design just to be a bit more flexible for what I wanted, but even his design is really good. I think my only criticism with the design is the fact it really does need this glass little stand to be secure, because if it doesn't have this, mine just kept falling over. My final thoughts are, I think the battle pack build is good for a battle pack, but it's just no comparison to this alternate build. I highly recommend you guys buy 3 of these packs, keep the clones, keep the rest of the droids, and then just build one of these, and I'm sure you'll want to build more. I think my plan eventually will be to have a whole army of these, but that'll be for another video.